Today we're going to multiply whole numbers and fractions using number lines and symbols or equations. This connects to Remote Learning Week 3, Lesson 1 in Math. That lesson is called Multiply Whole Numbers and Fractions. And this is based on Remote Learning Instruction Note based on the BCPS packets. Our learning objective. We will multiply whole numbers by fractions by using models, repeated addition strategies, and equations in order to solve real-world problems. So for this example, we're going to be focusing on using number lines and symbols and equations to help us solve. So the equation we're going to be solving today is 4 times 2/5. And we know that 4 times 2/5 also means 4 groups of 2/5. So instead of setting up equal groups, I'm going to set up a number line. And my number line is going to be broken into fifths. So I'm going to start and add my benchmarks. I'm going to have 0/5 or 0, 1 or 5/5, and 2 or 10/5. So now I'm going to fill in the rest of my number line. Remember, each jump is worth 1/5, so we can count by 1/5. So we're going to go 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 1 or 5/5, 6/5, 7/5, 8/5, 9/5, and 2 or 10/5. So now we're going to have the groups we're going to set up 4 groups of 2/5. So that means we need 4 jumps that are equal to 2/5. So my first jump, I'm going to start at 0/5, and I'm going to make the jump of 2/5. Now I'm going to do my second jump. So from 2/5, I'm going to add 2 more fifths, which is going to take us to 4/5. So that's 2 of my 4 groups. Now I'm going to go from 4/5 and add 2 more fifths, and that's going to get us 6/5. So notice I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 2/5. And so I need one more. So I'm going to go from 6/5 and add 2/5, and it's going to get me 8/5. Now I did them all in different colors because that way I know, okay, I've used 4 colors, I have 4 jumps, I need 4 groups, I am all done. So make sure the number of jumps represents the number of groups. So we learned from the number line that 4 times 2/5 gets us 8/5. Now let's see if we get the same answer solving with symbols. So remember, we're going to multiply our whole number by the numerator of our factor. So 4 times 2, and that'll get us the numerator of our product, which should be 4 times 2 is 8. Notice it matches our 8/5, the numerator 8, from our model. And the denominator for the factor is the same as the denominator for the product. So if the denominator for the factor is 5, the denominator for the product is 5. So either way, whether we're using symbols or the number line, we got the same answer of 8/5.